Hello, wealthy, successful, money making traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me for another video, guys. I'm so glad you can be here. Tonight, I'm looking to go ahead and take this entry live, and I'm looking to take it to the upside. And the reason that I am looking to take this in a bullish manner and all of this bearish price action is because of this strong run to the downside. So that's one of the things that you learn when you've been trading for a while is not to chase running price. Now, if this candle ends in a bullish manner, then I am going to be looking to take this to the upside. These few minutes sitting here have been rather hard because I really just wanted to buy this market. And we are just going to go ahead and buy. I usually wait for a pullback, but tonight we're just going to buy it. But I wanted to go ahead and make sure I'm on the right. Now, we need to put in these stops, but if price comes to close below this candle, then we are out. And I do realize that we are still in a bearish market. So this may ride for a while. I don't know. But a lot of times when you get a lot of price action, you're looking for a good pullback. Or if you get a situation like this where you get price just start to run like crazy to the downside and you get a crazy amount of pips, chances are you're going to get that bounce back up. I don't know if we are at a previous level of support or not. I just saw the price running like crazy to the downside and I knew I definitely better stay out of that. So I'm going to go ahead and put in those and let's take a look at this on the 1 minute time frame as well. But I'm going to go ahead and put in those stop losses because you already know at least once a day, every day, I'm wrong. Usually. Some days I do okay, but yeah, the secret to success in trading is to learn how to crap like a bird. You eat like an elephant, but you crap like a bird, which means you let your profits run as long as they can and you cut bad trades immediately. I'm not sure how long I am going to record this video tonight. That's one of the reasons I quit making live videos. Well, the circumstances in my life changed, but also because it takes the market forever to give you a decent profit, and I mean literally hours. So I don't know if I want to attend to this thing so long, but I did want to mention one of the things that I was concerned about as price was coming up was whether we were going to get this break and close above this large candle. This trade can still go wrong, but I feel more confident in the trade now with the break and close above these two very large candles. My ups, blah, my stop loss. My stop loss is a little bit larger than I'm comfortable with, but I'm looking for this to ride for a while. So let's pause it a little bit and see where we are in a bit. I'm going to stop and cook right now. I was cutting up peppers when it occurred to me that I forgot to show this on the 1 minute time frame. So, oops. This is that same price action on the 1 minute time frame, and you can see how we got this strong run to the downside in both of these pairs. And you know what happened after that. So right now we are in this trade and we are in profit, as you know. But again, we are still in a bearish market, so anything can happen. And with this flat top, it looks like we're probably in for a wait period. I am going to go back and cook for a few minutes, and then chances are in about 15 minutes or so, I'll come back and just go ahead and stop the video. I'm going to stay in the trade unless I'm stopped out, but I think I will just stop the video. Something else occurred to me in thinking about that 1 minute price action. It's like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense unless I show it to you more in context. So we're just going to shrink this a little bit so you could see what was going on prior before it was that we got into this trade on the 1 minute time frame. So now I'm going to pause and come back. Okay, last thing before I pause. As I was about to switch this back to the 5 minute time frame, I saw these opportunities to remind you that these are bounce places in your market. So watch out for these kind of places where you have a push back in the direction of the overall trend, and then you come back to break and close above that 10 SMA. I'm showing you this on that 1 minute time frame, but that can be true in any time frame. Okay, guys, I just got one of those bot calls, and it has caused me to come back and check the market. So you can see where we are currently in the market. So we are having possibly a pullback. We'll see in just a little bit, but a lot of times when you get this kind of pullback, then you can go ahead and move your stop. But you can move your stops along candles. But as you know, I usually shoot for, in these two pair anyway, in my others, it's about 10 pips per pair. But in this pound yen and this euro yen, because they move so well, I usually shoot for about 15 pips for the Asian session, and then I am done with this market. But we're gonna, because of the pullback, we're gonna hold on for a little bit and see what's going to happen. Oh, and one last thing I wanted to say. Just because you see price running down does not necessarily mean that you're getting an exhaust. So this may not be exhaustion that you see. That's why I was waiting for the confirmation to confirm that chances are this is an exhaust. And chances are it's a temporary exhaust. Who knows? But I just wanted to remind you that if you get a situation where the candles continue to grow and you're closing near the bottom, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get a reversal in the market. It may just mean that you are getting a pullback only. And yes, we're going to hold this for a while. We have this engulf right here. We will see. And as you know, we are still overall bearish. But because of the swiftness of this turnaround, I'm going to hold and see where we are, or where we end up rather. Okay, money making traders, I am back. And this is about 90 minutes after our entry. So you see we got this really good dip before we got this higher low. And at this point, if I was going to stay in this all night, which I'm not, I would pretty much bring this to the break-even point. But a lot of times, it's just a good idea to go ahead and move your stop with your price action. And hold on, I'm definitely going to go ahead and cut this. Sorry about that, traders, but that was a little bit over 40 pips tonight in those two trades. And after, especially in the Asian session, after you get a pretty good run up, and this is about 30 minutes worth of run up, and this candle's bigger, I may be wrong, but chances are we're going to get another pullback. So I want to remind you that you can absolutely do this. You can be successful at Forex. Have an amazing, pip-filled, wonderful life.